Nurses, what's the biggest miracle you've seen? We had this woman in her 90s who would get admitted every few weeks for horrible seizures, and every time her husband would ride in the ambulance and refuse to leave her side. One time I kept him company while she underwent life-saving surgery, and I mentioned how beautiful it was that he was always with her. He teared up, then said they've been together for 75 years, and back in the day they were put through hell for being a mixed-race couple. His family even threatened to hurt them if he continued dating a black woman. He said he never left her side then, so he sure as hell wasn't going to now. She survived her surgery, but a few weeks later was wheeled into the ER unconscious. Her vitals looked awful, and no one thought she'd wake back up. Her husband wasn't with her either, so I presumed the worst. I asked around if anyone had seen him, and that's when our newest EMT guy vented to me about some old white dude who tried to go in the ambulance. But he took care of it by literally booting him out. I called him an idiot, and that's when I saw the husband hobble in through our emergency entrance. I ran over just as he collapsed from exhaustion, and he grabbed my hand begging me to take him to his wife. I told him she wasn't waking up, but he just looked at me and said, "That's because she hasn't heard my voice yet." As soon as he entered her room, he called out, "My darling," and her vitals just spiked. My jaw dropped as her eyes slowly opened. They held hands as he told her how much he loved her, and that it's okay if she wanted to go to the forever sleep. I left them alone, and a few minutes later we got a code red from her room. I ran in to see she had flatlined, and her husband was slumped over, holding her hand unconscious. They had passed away together.